Saving money and being budget conscious is really what everybody is talking about this new year, and myself and my family included. So in today's video, I'm gonna be sharing with you my tips and tricks that I'm doing to save money, put money aside, and be more budget conscious. So stay tuned to the end of the video because I have lots of great tips and tricks that I'm actually using and practicing every single day, including where I'm at right now. But before we get into that, if you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Angela. I like to go shopping to find you the very best products for the very best price and also to help you live your best life. So click that subscribe button and let's go shopping. Okay, so for the first tip, what I'm doing is I'm actually at a consignment store. I donate my little one's clothes if they're gently used or she's grown out of them, but clothes that are still in really great condition, I go to consignment, and I've been doing this ever since she's a baby. I cannot tell you the hundreds of dollars that we've gotten back and I put to good use. So I have some clothes that she's definitely grown out of that are all in season, really good. Some even, I hate to say, have tags on them. So what I do is I go to consignment, I drop them off, and then the money that I get back, I put towards either new clothes for her, put in her savings account, and use it towards things like activities or things that she actually really needs. So that's my first tip. But first, I gotta get those clothes inside a consignment. Once Upon a Child is somewhere that I've used for consignment clothes for my little one since she was a baby. It's really easy. So what I've done is I've dropped off my clothes, they go through everything, and then I get a phone call or a text message when it's time to come pick up and find out what they're gonna buy off of me. And then the money that I get, I put immediately in Ava's bank account, or I put towards new clothes. For instance, with summer coming up or springtime, I know for sure that she's gonna need some new items because my little one is growing like a weed. But I have a couple hours to spare, so let's go home and I'm gonna share with you some more tips and tricks that I use to save money and be more budget conscious. Tip number 2 is to go into your phone, to go into your bank statements and find all of those hidden subscription fees that you either forgotten about or that you just don't use, and get rid of them. I went through my phone before the new year and went through all the subscription services that keep appearing on my bill that I actually had no idea about. From kid-friendly apps that maybe I purchased for Ava to even like Adobe app purchases that I really didn't even realize that I was racking up every month. These subscription fees can sneak in there. You can forget, all those fitness apps or those quick diet schemes that you maybe have bought into and that you forgot about or that you hope you forgot about. Yeah, they're sitting there on your Visa bill or your credit card statement every month, eating away at money that you've earned that you definitely should not be shelling out. So get rid of those subscription fees, go through, take the time, it is well worth it. Trust me, I just saved myself hundreds of dollars. Tip number 3 is money saving challenges. Now, if you go on TikTok like myself, you can find these challenges all over the place. I actually started this challenge a couple Christmases ago to help me split up the cost of Christmas, and I would start this like a few months before Christmas. But I am so into these envelope challenges now. They're so satisfying and they're so much fun. So even if you go onto TikTok and type in like money saving challenges or Pinterest or even just Google, so many pop up. So I have this little container here of envelopes and I have my own personal challenges. The one actually that I wanted to share with you is Christmas. So I'm not gonna be starting to save Christmas a few months before. I'm gonna start saving for Christmas now. So I found this challenge, I just typed in Google Christmas saving challenge. And if I start now, in 52 weeks, I'll have over $1,000 saved. And it's mindless, like $5, $10, $15, $20, $30, $40, $50 every week. And this will help me save over $1,000 in cash. So the great thing is that these actually work, you guys. They're really satisfying. I paid for Christmas, well, my husband and I paid for Christmas in cash this year. Everything was in cash. Nothing went on our credit cards. Barely anything went on our debits because we had cash, which was amazing. So obviously things from Amazon and stuff, of course you gotta order that. But it felt so good and it feels so good knowing that that credit card statement isn't coming in the mail because everything was paid for in cash and we saved it. So I found this little bin at the dollar store All you have to do is get yourself some envelopes. I've labeled them and my little one got involved and put little stickers on, and then with a corresponding week or month or day, however you're gonna do it, I have this little tracker here that I can fill in, and it's so satisfying. It's like a to-do list. I love to-do lists. It's so satisfying crossing something off of your list or filling something in, knowing that you're saving money and that at Christmas time, you don't have to worry about it. Okay, this next tip is kind of 3 tips in one. So the first thing that you're gonna need is a piggy bank. So this little piggy bank has a very special purpose. So at the end of every week, my husband and I empty out our wallets of any change that we have. We pop in this piggy bank, and it's mindless. A toonie, a loony here, quarters, nickels, dimes, it doesn't matter, everything goes in here. And when the piggy bank gets full, we roll it up and take it to the bank, and literally we have had, probably I think the most is like almost $1,000 in change from this piggy bank. It is wild how much you can actually save without even thinking about it. So mindless, doesn't cost you extra money, but at the end of every week, empty out your change purse and pop it in this piggy bank. The second challenge is saving up for vacations. So now vacations are a luxury, and it's something that my husband and I and my little one are really excited about. So we are saving up to go to Disneyland. My little one wants to go to Disneyland so much. So I actually found this at the dollar store, and it says trip of a lifetime. So anytime my little one gets like spending money or ice cream money from her grandparents, or if we have extra money, we pop it in here, and when it gets filled, we take it out, we put it in an envelope, put it in the bank, and it's mindless. And this is just something that we do when we can. We don't make a full out effort, we don't make a conscious effort, it's when we can. And I'm telling you, the amount that we've saved just from this sitting on our countertop is outstanding. My little one is so close to going to Disneyland, and we are so excited because we're really saving up for this. We're not gonna put it on our credit card. We're gonna go when we can afford it, and we are gonna have the best time ever. Found this at the dollar store. We put it on our countertop, and it's so much fun seeing the bills travel up in this trip of a lifetime fund, and I can't wait to take her to Disneyland. The last part of tip number 4 is called a zero out challenge. So at the end of every week, what I do is I look at the balance in my bank account. And for the last 3 digits, I take those digits and I transfer it over to my savings account. So I'll use this example. Say you have $505.25. So what you're gonna do is take the $5.25, the last 3 digits, and transfer that over to a savings. It's pennies. It's gonna seem pointless at the beginning. At the end of 52 weeks, you can save up to $500, and that's $500 you can put towards something that you actually really want, or just keep it in your rainy day fund. Brainless, mindless, it doesn't take extra steps. It's just something special that you can do for yourself. Tip number 5, and this has to do with shopping, one of my favorite topics. That is to buy generic or no-name brands. I'm gonna use this as a perfect example. Today I went to the grocery store and I'm running low on my favorite coffee. I love Tim Hortons hazelnut coffee. It's my absolute favorite. It's a treat, I swear. It's better than anything you can get at Starbucks. It's my fave. However, the prices keep going up. I actually found it for like a little 12-pack of the K-Cups of like almost $12.45. I don't wanna pay that. That's way too much, and I always wait till it goes on sale. Then I look to my left, and the no-name generic brand of hazelnut coffee was on for $8.45. That's insane. Or even before Christmas, if you watched any of my Come Shop With Me videos when I went to Superstore, at the Real Canadian Superstore, the Red Robin all-purpose flour, because obviously we wanted to bake, was on sale. It was on sale for $17.85. And I got the no-name brand, I think it was something for like $8. That is a huge, drastic difference between no-name and brand name, and trust me, it's the same. Sometimes it's even better getting the no-name. So shop around, look at your no-name products. If there's some things that you just refuse to give up, that's no problem. But then find somewhere else that you can have some wiggle room. Check out the no-name brands, it's gonna save you money. Okay, tip number 6 is meal planning. Meal planning saves you so much money on groceries. I can't tell you, it actually really does. However, my disclaimer with that is don't meal plan too much. You know there's gonna be an inevitable meal out or a cheeky little McDonald's that you're gonna sneak in there. However, if you meal plan your breakfast, your lunches, your dinners, and your snacks, you are going to save so much money and you are going to be so happy for it. So is your waistline. Tip number 7 is do a no spend period. Now this is a challenge. I know a lot of people can do like a no spend month. I even have seen some people do a no spend year where they buy nothing but essentials. That is mind blowing to me, and that's something that I strive to do one day. However, right now I'm just keeping track of the days that I don't spend any money unless it's on essentials like groceries or gas or something that Ava maybe really needs. So what I've done is I have this little no spend calendar, and I got this from, her name's the Savvy Sagittarius on TikTok. I follow her. And you can download these no spend month trackers, and it's so satisfying filling in the days that you don't spend money. And then the days that you do spend money, track that and track where you spent it. So I went to Winners because Ava needed a step stool, or I went to Save on Foods because we needed some produce, and I like buying produce from there over at the Real Canadian Superstore. So keep track of your spending, but the days that you don't spend money, you're gonna be so proud of yourself, and then you're gonna make that a habit, and that money is gonna stay in your bank account. Tip number 8, along with that meal planning, we are gonna be packing our lunches, we're gonna be packing our snacks, we're gonna be making our coffee at home. We're gonna be doing a fake out, takeout at home scenario. So instead of going to your local pizza joint, you're gonna get all the ingredients and have a fun pizza night at home. You're gonna save so much money. Of course, it's fun to go to takeout or to go out to a restaurant, but try and cut back on that and not make it a weekly occurrence. Try and make that a treat. And my husband's right back there listening, rolling his eyes, because that is something that we as a family really need to work on. Tip number 9 is save up those loyalty points. Honestly, they work. Now, if you're Canadian, I'm sure everybody knows about the PC Optimum app. We save so much money from this. This is something we've done for years. We save these PC Optimum points all throughout the year to use up at Christmas. And then at Christmas time, when we do that big Christmas grocery shop, everything's for free. So this year, our groceries were free or as close as you can get to free. So from going to Shoppers Drug Mart, shopping at the Real Canadian Superstore, you can use a PC MasterCard and you can rack up points that way as well. Every time you go to the gas station, there's certain gas stations like Esso. If you type in your phone number that's attached to your Optimum card, you save those points. Trust me, it is so worth it because of the most expensive time of year of Christmas, which we just went through. The last thing you want to do is be spending hundreds of dollars on groceries. No, save those points. I am also a member at McDonald's, so I save up those points and then...
You must save a lot, they're free.
And then as a treat, I'll use those points to get Ava free Happy Meals, or at Starbucks, you can save up your stars and then you can get rewards. So I saved up our stars, and then Ava and I went on a mommy-daughter date before Christmas and we had like our drinks for free. Ava got a treat. You can save up and get like your tumblers for free. Apps, loyalty points are where it's at. Save up those points and use them when you really need them. And tip number 10, this is my final tip, and this is something that I'm gonna be honest with you is that I really need to work on, and I am working on it, is change your relationship with money. Money to me is a scary thing. I don't have a healthy relationship with it because it scares me. Everything from taxes to figuring out my budget, it just freaks me out and panics me. I'm trying to be financially educated, and I'm changing my relationship with money. I'm being more positive about it. I'm learning more, and I'm controlling my spending by using cash. Now, a lot of places I know don't accept cash, but what I do personally is I do my budget for the month. Then I take out each week what I think I'm gonna use in cash, and I divide it up between like groceries, personal spending, dog food for my dog Buster Brown, clothing for Ava and myself, whatever it is, I take out that cash and then that's it. That's all I have to spend. That way I'm not just whipping out my debit card and that mindless tap, or even like Apple Pay. I don't use Apple Pay at all, right? Because it's just easy to do. This way when you have your cash, you know what's going in and you know what's coming out, and then that's it. I feel much more in control of my finances, and I'm changing my relationship with money, and hopefully I'll be able to save a lot more with money throughout the year. All right, you guys, that is it for today's video. I hope that you liked these top 10 tips that I use to help save money that are really, really simple and easy to adopt into your regular life routine. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.